Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's see. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, yes you can. You can hear me now. Okay, I'm not sure who's here because so far it looks like no one. So great. Okay, I'm just gonna get this started then. Kind of waiting to see if anyone. Oh, hi Yakumo. Hi. Cool. Okay, one person's here. Okay, I was kind of like wanting to wait a little bit until someone showed up, so that way I wasn't like, hello everybody, I'm merisusheep. Thank you so much for checking out this live stream, or as I'm calling them, live sheeps, or live sheeps on the loose. Anyway, pretty much got everything all set up. I got my cell phone acting as my secondary monitor because I don't got a secondary monitor, and I got my speaker all set up, and I got the house right now all to myself. So yeah, let's get on this. Let's get rocking. Okay, I actually usually when I drop, I got a whole bunch of music. Aw, thanks for the heart emoji, Yakumo. Usually I got like a whole bunch of music, and I will I got like a gazillion playlists, as you can see, and each one of them are loaded to the brim with songs, and they are each. Oh, hi Ray Kitty. Hi. I'm just setting up my situation. I'm so glad that you're able to come. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Anyway, like I said, got a whole bunch of playlists here, and they are all loaded to the brim with music, and each one of them are, theme specific, but I don't think I could listen to any of them, because, I would probably get this stream taken down from copyright, but luckily for me, I made one, and this is, full of YouTuber music, like Amelie, Kayla Paz, and Nate Wants to Bow Out, because, they let you use their music as long as you're not making money off of it. I'm not making money off this, so this qualifies. So I'm gonna turn this music on now. If music's too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down. Oh! I blew up my eardrums. That was way too loud. Way too loud. Okay. That was way too loud. Okay, hopefully the music's not too loud. Oh. Streaming mode just came in handy. Okay, let's get this drawing started. That's what you guys are all here for. I know that's what you're here for. So, oh, that's my reference sheet. It's the one that's called GOSICK, you dolt. Oh, that's good. You guys can hear just fine. Okay, 1 second. I gotta let my friend know I'm here. Okay. Now, I'm actually recording and streaming at the same time, so I'm gonna have to edit this video down, like, a lot, to, I'm glad I wasn't wearing headphones. Yeah, that music probably at the beginning probably burst the eardrums out. Anyway, I'm gonna probably get this video edited down, like, a lot, so that way I can, get to I can put this in my speed paint. So, 1 second. Just gonna have to. There. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you guys want to have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. Got my cell phone right here. And such. Today, I am drawing Victorique and Kujo from the anime GOSICK. Well, it's actually going to be some big fan art of GOSICK. Don't know what all I'm going to include in this drawing, like, at all. I'm not sure about those pillars, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure about them at all. They look a little off. But for now, I'm just going to be actually paying attention to Kujo and Victorique. Most likely just Victorique. By the time I'm actually, you know, getting to the time I actually get around to doing the, by the time I actually get finished with Victorique, we'll just have time for that. But anyway, so let's share the sketch and explain this concept of a drawing that I got. So basically, I thought the idea of them holding each other and lovingly and just kind of embracing each other, looking into each other's eyes, would be very, 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 very cute. And then in the background, you would see like the library, but then you would see all kinds of fun little things like macarons and maybe Victorique's pipe, just fun objects, random stuff from GOSICK, like also some flowers too, adding that in, and yeah, just kind of do something like that. And I actually made 2 sketches for let's see, I actually made 2 sketches. Wait, let's make the beat correct. I made 2 sketches for Victorique and Kujo. I made this one, well, technically for Victorique. I made this one, which has the bonnet, and then this one, which is her dress that she's seen most in. I put it to a vote on my Twitter, and most people said that they liked this one. Although, I think the reason why they most likely said it was also this one because they liked the flow of the dress. But that said, I actually kind of like the idea of a bonnet. Hopefully you guys can still, hear me okay. I have no indication, so, just let me know if something's whacked. Anyway, yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get drawing. Looking around for where I put my reference sheets. Gotta find my reference sheets. Hopefully I won't have any disturbances. I got most of my stuff all ready, so I wouldn't have to get up and do anything. I actually woke up at 6 and did all my stuff, and then I was like, at last minute I wanted to write something down in my Bible first. So, well, a note for my Bible. So, where's where's the GOSICK? Where's the GOSICK? There it is. Oh wait, no, I don't keep the reference here. Nuts. Let's see, where's her reference sheet? Ah, there it is. There's our favorite little anime detective girl. Okay. Just gonna oh, whatever you put and to keep. That's inside whatever you deem is worthy. And just dictate what you mean to me. Do you put a sign when you're recording so no one walks in. No, I didn't. This is okay. What I did is I said, Mom, Dad, I'm streaming. So if you guys hear some, no one's even up yet. I'm the only one who's up yet, so we should not get any interruptions. However, I told them if you guys are loud, you will be broadcast for my entire YouTube audience to hear. So, there's that. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit this video down so much. It's gonna be annoying. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do it. Okay, I let my friend know that I'm streaming. Gave her a link. So that way, where is my mouse pad? I just realized I lost my mouse pad. Okay. 1 second, folks. Oof. Okay. Okay, there we go. Fun fact, I actually for the longest time didn't have a mouse pad because it got ruined and I never bothered to buy a new one. But when I bought a new computer, I bought a mouse pad. And, really works nice. Just cheap mouse pad. However, I'm losing my brain as I speak. However, I realized just a second ago I didn't have my mouse pad, and I thought I was back in the olden days when I didn't have a mouse pad. And I'm like, what? That's not right. Where'd my mouse pad go? Oh, wait, my reference sheet. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna even be able to do anything with this stream. I was gonna turn the stream into a YouTube, condense it down and put in my speed paint, but I just realized I'm showing my side reference sheets, which I don't really do, because usually when this is popped out, OBS will not show this, because I got it set to just clipstudiopaint, and that doesn't include clipstudiopaint that are popped out. Okay, I just realized I need more pictures of Victorique, because this one is not cutting it. I need one. It's not good. Hi, Mayu! Hi! Yay! All three of my favorite people are in this chat. Yay! Please don't lose your brain. Nope, too late for that. Too late for that. I've lost my brain. Anyway, I lost my brain long ago. I think it's back in India, to be honest. It never came over when I came over. It was dropped on the plane. Anyway, I need a good reference sheet. I need a good reference sheet for her bonnet. I have some pictures here, but they're not. Let's see. Do I have any pictures that are good for her bonnet? I heard you going in a ramble. Yes, I ramble. It's gonna be a lot of rambling. No, I do not have any good reference sheet of her with her bonnet, which is what I. Right, Kitty says I lost my brain yesterday. Oh no, I hope you find your brain. We can't have two people on the stream with no brain. That won't be good. Anyway, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Do you guys have an idea of what this might look like? I think it might look like a flower. Anyway, I gotta, that's actually worse. have my headphones on. I think I had them on the wrong way, where I had the left one on the right one ear. However, I put it back the opposite way because it's like, it's not comfortable because the cord's getting in the way of my, thing. Anyway, it's been 48 minutes now. Making great progress. Haven't drawn a single thing. So let's get into drawing. Again, if anybody has anything that they want to talk about, let me know. Of course, then again, I guess I can come up with. Right now, I'm just trying to find. Before I bring up anything that it's been on my fluffin' brain, I need to just find a pen. I'm kind of going for a much more smoother style than I usually do. Well, that's not true. I usually always do a smooth style. It's just that the last couple of times I've been doing, like, was my Rio drawing and then my Jack Spicer drawing. I've been doing very, oh, this actually seems like it'd be nice. Let's try this. We gotta put the stapler up though. I've been doing very textured drawings. This time I'm gonna be doing very smooth and very flat. Let me see if I can actually find an example of what I'm talking about. Something very detailed but very flat in the coloring. These are all other people's drawings. These aren't mine. I think I have a picture that gives a better idea of the bonnet. It's not a side view, but it's close, says Riot Kitty. Yeah, I think I could find something on Google, maybe. Yeah, maybe something like, none of this artwork's mine, just so you know. I'm just opening it up. Something a little like this, where it's kind of like, a certain art style. I don't know what the word is, but it's very more flat, and yet it's got a lot of detailed lines. That's gonna be what I am going for this drawing. So let's see if we can do that. I need to get a good brush though. No, the clickery brush is not actually nice. Nope. Right on. Oh, that. Nope. I got so many pens and pencils and ever stuff here that I just got, and I'm like, me being in the Clip Studio art store is like me being in a regular art store with unlimited money. It's not a pretty picture. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of stupid stuff. So I hope everyone's been doing lovely and nice. Does that look right? No, that doesn't look right. That's not what I'm going for. That is way too textured. I don't mind a little bit of texture, but it's just that I don't want too much. There we go. No, wait. Does that look right? Sometime I might try, when I do some streaming, I might do some video gaming too. That's actually what I first broke out with, was video games. I practiced on last Wednesday. Not this last Wednesday, but the last Wednesday before that. Wait, no, was it last Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know if it's any sense of time. These are probably way too textured, but they might. Let's see. I always like the stabilization visible because that's what I use. Oh, wow, that's way too big. Nope, way too textured. I had a feeling that would be. Nope, too textured. Oh, where's that pen? Actually, wait, no. I think this one's actually good. Okay, we're going with this one, folks. Okay. It takes me forever just to find a pen that's good. It's probably one of the things that actually takes me the longest. But I mean, like, once I find a pen, it's, works out good. So, anyway, I hope everyone else is doing lovely today. Let's see, what's been going on in the world? Well, besides lots been going on in the world, but let's just talk about the fun stuff. No drama on this string. I've been rating the Hunger Games. Secret about me, I'm not that good. I can't. I've never learned to read. Okay, that's not true. I know how to read, and I read pretty good. It's just that I don't have time for it. And I ended up like getting distracted. Like I ended up getting Dracula one time, and I read most of it, and I got to the ending, and then I copped out and bought the graphic novel, cause it's like, I'm just like, I want pictures. I'm like, Gaston, how can you read this thing? There's no pictures. I need pictures. I don't need them, but I like them. But I just end up having a lot to do, so I don't end up reading. But I like reading. I like the idea of reading. It's like tea. I like the idea of tea. I just can't drink it because it tastes awful. I've never found a tea that yeah. Oh, what are you thinking about for the? Okay. What are you thinking about for the backgrounds? Background of the drawing. Okay, so I think I said this at the beginning. So basically, what I'm doing is I am let's see. Let's open those up. So what I came up with is that they're just gonna be floating kind of drinking teas. Okay, let's answer one at a time. I have no idea how people keep up with larger live stream chats. They probably have 2 monitors. That's probably one thing. Anyway, so for the background, it's gonna be the library, and they're just gonna be kind of floating because why not? They float by the power of love. And then there'll be like 2 hands coming down, kind of like sinistering, and then there'll just be a whole bunch of objects from GOSICK. It will make more sense when it's done. Anyway, Yakuma says anime. I haven't been watching any anime, actually. I've just been listening to the audiobook of The Hunger Games, because like I was saying, I just can't read. I can't read that good. So I've been listening to the audiobook someone posted on YouTube. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Okay, actually, I lied. It's not Hunger Games. I keep saying hunger by floating by the power of love is accurate. Yes, it's very accurate. Anyway, I'm not listening to the Hunger Games. It's the Hunger Games prequel. Because I've seen the movies. I don't need to read the books for the everyone. That's a joke. I actually do want to. I want to go back and actually probably do the audiobooks. Oh man, I want to do the audiobooks for I want to do the audiobooks for the original Hunger Games, because one of my biggest problems, I like the Hunger Games, but one of my biggest problems with the Hunger Games is Katniss kind of lacks agency. She just kind of does what she's told, and anytime she's having emotion, it kind of seems more like, oh, this is the way humans are supposed to sound, so in this moment, so it just comes off, she's kind of mimicking it. It's not bad, like, it's not, I've seen way worse. I'm not saying, like, she's a total robot, but it just kind of comes off a little bit like that to me. But I'm sure in the book it's much better, because there's a whole bunch of inner monologuing, which they don't do in movies, which I really don't like. Anime does that. Anime will do inner monologuing. But, movies will not. They're allergic to it. And I think that's so sad, because it's very... Why is this all confusing? Okay, this is... I got too many things showing. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think I should delete this one. This is the dress I was originally going to draw her in. But more people like this one. And I've got no qualms with that. I like drawing the bonnet. It makes it look very old-fashioned. Okay, Riot Kitty says, I've started Spy X Family Season 2 and still watching Cowboy Bebop. I'm behind. I haven't watched any of Spy X Family. I need to get around to it. I think I'm gonna... I don't know. Me and my brother, we've been watching Shaolin Showdown right now. We've been having so much fun with that. We haven't got to... we haven't gotten to Spy X Family yet. But I'm not in any rush. I mean, I'm watching Spy X Family. I was telling my brother, Nora Vanguard, I'm watching Spy X Family because I like it, not because it's what's popular. And if it's something that I like, then I'm going to watch it when I'm in the mood for it. Because if I push myself to watch it when I'm not, when I'm more interested in watching something else, then I'm not going to be enjoying it. I also, in addition to, hopefully this is right, if I end up watching, it, right now, I'm not going to have much fun. Well, it's not like I wouldn't have no fun. Attack on Titans! That will be well, I'm not sure if it's ending. I think there might be one more thing after that. I'm gonna be catching that. Attack on Titans is such a weird anime to me because I used to hate it. I used to not like it at all, but actually once it got to season 2, I actually started hate watching it because it's like, okay, let's see where this dumpster fire of an anime goes. Because everybody was saying, so good, so great, and I was just like, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. So I just started hate watching season 2, and I'm like, let's see where it goes. But then I was like, I don't think I'm hate watching anymore. I think it's really good, actually. And I looked back, season 1 still got a lot of problems. It's way too rushed, and the pacing's awful in season 1. And I can't tell if that problem would exist even in the manga. I've read a little bit of the manga, but I haven't, it's not the same experience. I already know everything that's happening, and I'm not reading it as the chapters come out. So because of that, I can't really judge it. Oh, I am also watching the One Piece anime, says Riot Kitty. And Maya says, I don't actually remember the last time. I don't remember the last time I stopped to actually watch an anime. And Riot Kitty says, I watched season 1 and hated it, so I didn't continue Attack on Titans. Yeah, season 1's bad. Season 1's bad. But I legitimately like the later seasons, actually. But if you don't like it, that's understandable. There are a lot of things that I like that people don't like. In fact, I like anime. No one outside of my brother likes that. Like, no one in my family. Just my brother. So, IRL anime people, I've only got one ever person near me, and thank God for that. The last episode should be out, I think. I'm guessing you're referring to Attack on Titans. Yeah, I don't know if it's out yet. I think it might be. But I'm not going to be watching it till later tonight. But We've been watching the Star Wars movies. I don't like Star Wars, actually. That's one thing that a lot of people like that I don't like. But I like the prequels. Like, they're not my favorite movies, but I like the prequels. And I actually get mad anytime people are saying the prequels are the worst. It's like, were you not awake for episode... Like, I can understand episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. I don't remember any of their names, so I'm calling by their episodes. Their numbers. I can understand people liking the first 3. They're not really my thing, but I can understand them, and they're good in their own way. But, I do not get anyone's love for the 7 through 9. But I think maybe the reason why I just don't get it is just because it's like you hate the prequels but you like this. I don't get it. I like Anakin and Queen Amidala, Padme. I like their story. I think it's actually legitimately good. I don't think it's executed the best. Like, my brother, he'll defend some of the lines that ever people laugh at, and I'm just like, it depends. Some of them are good. Some of them land good for me, some of them don't. Some of them I'm like, oh yeah, I actually do defend this as being a cute moment, but then other times it's just like, nope. That's just weird. And I get it, the fact that they're weird, because they haven't interacted with people much, but to me it's just like that. So, anyway, enough of Star Wars. What, has anyone been playing any video games? I haven't at the moment. I need to finish Persona 5 Royal, and I also got a new Autumn game. Oh. Onesaman, help me out! What's the Autumn game I just bought? You know it? I can't think of the name! I can't think of the name! I like the story better in Clone Wars, even though Anakin has a different personality. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of the Clone Wars when it was airing, actually. My brother liked it more than I did. But, yeah, that wasn't bad either. Oh, Yakuma says Zelda. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game once in my entire life. It's not because I don't like them, it's just because I haven't. I haven't even played a Pokemon game. I played 5 seconds of Pokemon X. Wait, no. It was Y. It was Pokemon Y. I ended up buying my brother that one time for a gift for no reason, and he was so happy about it. And he really did enjoy it. So, I ended up playing a little bit of it, but I never played that much. I've never been that much of a video game person. Hollow Knights and Pokemon Legend of Arceus. I'm actually almost done with Hollow Knight. Think, her button's in the way. Think need to do a trial, get a thing to access an area to fight a boss, and then go on to the final boss. Oh, that's cool! That's really cool. I actually played Hollow Knights, and I suck at it. I haven't gotten past... Oh, where have I gotten to? I have gotten to, I think, like, the first... I haven't gotten past the first boss fight. I haven't gotten past the first boss fight in Dark Souls either. But in my defense, Dark Souls is supposed to be a really hard game. I don't know anything about video games. All I know is that sometimes, once in a while, I find a video game I moderately don't suck at. Like Persona 5. I've actually been really good at that, and I'm surprised. Like, I actually learned. Maybe it's because it's actually turn-based combat. So because of that, I can actually have time to think before the villain kicks my ass. So, like, yeah, that looks right. I'm not sure if there's like 1 layer or 2 layer. Let's look at this picture and see what we got. I think it's like 1. Yeah, it takes a lot of reaction time and dodging. Dark Souls is the worst. Yeah, I haven't gotten past Dark Souls, but one of these days, I will. I will conquer it. I think the most fast-paced combat game I've played is Kingdom Hearts. I played all the Kingdom Hearts games. Haven't won all of them. Kingdom Hearts 1 is fun. Got halfway through that, I think. Me and my brother own all of them. And I have played them all. I just haven't finished them all. The ones that I have finished are Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And I did a critical run of that too. So I'm very happy with that. And Dream Drop Distance. I have finished that several times. I love that one. Combat can be a little bit annoying sometimes with the Dream Eaters, but I do love it. And I'm on the middle of a critical run, but I need to get refreshed up on it because I went to go replay it and continue my critical run, and I sucked because I've been playing Persona for so long I forgot how combat works. Code Vein is the most Dark Souls game ever played. I'm like on the second boss. I haven't played, I don't know what that is. But I'm going to assume it's like a Dark Souls game. I don't know. I mean, that's not entirely true. A lot of people I know have compared Hollow Knight to like the kids' version of Dark Souls, and not because it's like easy, but more in the sense that it's you know, not dark. It's not rated M. So, if you play that, I think you did a pretty good accomplishment. Hollow Knights, I heard, is a hard game. And I know it's hard for me. But, with that said, despite me not like being bad at Dark Souls, I'm not going to whine and cry and say they should have an easy mode like a journo does. It's like, this game should have an easy mode. This game should hold my hand through the entire thing. It's like, just be quiet. All of the music, for those who do not know, because you weren't here for the intro, all the music that's playing is music that I got from different YouTubers, because they let me play the music, because it gets claimed but it doesn't get taken down. So I figured this would be fun music to play, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't get me taken down or copyrighted. Rather than that, I'd probably actually be listening to my usual one, which is one of these. Yeah, couldn't play any of that music. It's got a lot of World Ends With You soundtrack. I'm in the middle of World Ends With You. And by in the middle, I mean at the beginning. I haven't gotten into anything relevant. Anyway, Right Kitty says, I actually spent quite a bit of time in the character creation, and I created Serena and Nia looking characters. I'm basically playing as Serena in the game. I actually rag quit Hollow Knights a while back because I was stuck at the boss called the Heart's in the Way, something Lord, and when I went on vacation this summer, I decided to play it, and now I'm almost done. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! That is very, Kino. That's very nice. Yeah, every time I have customization in the game, that's what I like to play around with the most. I spend so much time in the game. Have anyone played the game Pop Tropica? I spent like hours just playing around with the oh, I need to make this line art this background disappear. It's getting in the way. I spent so much time just playing around with where you make the character, because everything's gotta be perfect. I haven't played that game in years. I'm not even sure if... I actually tried to play it a while back, and it wasn't working, but that was also because I had my old computer, so maybe I should try to play it on my new computer. My brother actually got me the DS game of that. He got it for me because I ended up buying a Pokemon game, and I didn't want him to buy it because I had a feeling I wouldn't play it, and I didn't. So I was kind of giving him hints to not buy it ahead of time. Don't buy me anything. Don't buy me any video game. I don't need a video game. But he bought one anyway. And it was very nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just like I'm not good at video games. I have all the Tales games. I was gifted to them by Mayu Aikawa. It's in the chat. And I haven't played any of them, but in my defense, that is also because my old computer couldn't play them because they sucked. My computer. But now I got a new computer. Like, I would not be able to do this live stream on my old computer. It would have been humming off a storm, and you guys would have just been hearing sound like a lawnmower going off in your ear, which isn't fun. I'm putting the eyebrows above the bangs. I don't know how that works, but I'm doing it. I mean, I know how to draw it. I mean, I don't know how you can see the eyebrows if they're underneath the bangs, but it happens a lot of times. Whoa, that's me. Yeah. For Mantis Lord, it is essentially free boss fights at a time. One Lord fights at a time twice, and then 2 fight you at once. I don't know if my brother's gotten to that part. He's actually the one who plays Hollow Knights. He's the one who owns the game. I just play his copy. He owns it on the PS4. And I don't know if he's finished it. I think he has. My brother's way good at video games, and he's way better than me. I don't know if he's, like, good by actual good standards, though, or if he's better than me. What do you call it? It's like, that idea of where it's like, oh, my son's so smart. And it's, the idea of smart is, he knows how to empty the recyclable bin on the computer. Oh, what's playing? Oh, New Genesis. I actually just got the song, so I couldn't recognize it. Mr. Bro is a good gamer, yes. Yeah, I think he legitimately is. I don't think it's just by my standards. Although, I think I might have gotten better at Persona 5 than he is. Because, he can't remember a lot of the villain's weaknesses. I can. Is anyone excited for Persona 3 Reload? I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna buy it. I know I don't like any Persona game more than Persona 5. That's just not gonna happen. But I liked Persona 3's movies. I haven't played the game, but I have played. I've watched the anime of both Persona 4. It's very good. I actually liked it I actually liked Persona 4's anime better each time. Anyway, I think you left, Mayu. I think that's why, so I don't think you heard it. Do you remember which Automa game that I just recently bought, if you're listening? I can't remember for nothing. Is it Charade? Maniacs? Is that it? I'm actually not that excited about Persona Reload because I can't play as the girl, so I can't go out with Akiko. Yeah, I know. I was really hoping they would have included the FemC route, but they didn't. I actually remember her. I don't remember her name right now in a second, but I remember it actually to where if you say the name, her name, Kotonoa, I think is it, I'll actually be able to know who you're talking about. I say it to my brother, and he doesn't know who I'm talking about, and he's been in Persona way longer than I have. I want to get Persona 4 Golden sometime when my backlog of games are less, cause I have a problem. I keep buying games and not completing them and then buy new games. Yeah, I try to make sure I actually try to finish my games first. I gotta rasterize that. It's getting my way. But there are times lately I haven't been doing that. Like, I bought my new Automata game and I haven't done. If the game gets a FMC DLC, I'll get it. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't that kind of a lot of information just for a DLC? I mean, you would have to probably... It would be probably like... You'd probably have to pay for the, like, the price of the game all over again. I hate it when DLCs... Kingdom Hearts 3 got a DLC. It kind of fixed the plot a little bit because the plot for Kingdom Hearts 3, I did like it first time around, but it did have issues. My favorite Kingdom Hearts games will always be Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep. 2 is really good. 2 is very good. But I haven't played number I played number 2 later on in my life, so it doesn't have the same nostalgia for me. Plus, I just legitimately like the combat better in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. I love Dream Drop. I keep saying Dream Drop Distance sometimes when I'm talking about Birth by Sleep, but I mean Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep is my favorite one because I love playing as Aqua. I was a simple sheep back then. I play as a girl character. I like it. If a game gets... Well, I mean, the dialogues already exist. Yeah, it does. My brother actually thinks that they might not do... I'm not gonna spoil the ending because I don't know who's seen the ending of Persona 3. Dream Drop Distance was a Pokemon similar. I mean, yeah, it kind of was the way the Dream Eaters were, but I mean, it wasn't I got used to it. But anyway, I'm not gonna spoil the ending of Persona 3 because I don't know if everyone here has seen it, but Persona 3 has a very unique ending that kind of stands out against Persona 4 and Persona 5. A little factor about the main character. And my brother thinks it's not going to end that way. It's not. He just doesn't think it's going to end that way. He thinks they're going to cop out of it. So, we'll have to see. Okay, it's my favorite part of the drawing, folks. The hair. Unique is a word. Okay, Riot Kitty hasn't. So yeah, that's what I figured. So I'll stop talking about that. I don't want to spoil it. Persona 3's movies are good. And I've watched them. Haven't played the game. I think they're just as good as the Persona 4 anime, so I mean, if you want to get a feel for the plot ahead of time without playing the game, you can watch that. One thing I like about Persona 3, though, is the fact that it does have a FMC route. I've never played the FMC route, where you play as a main character as a female. The story is a little different in some aspects from what I've heard. But you get to play as a female, and that's really cool. And a lot of people always want that route for... They want that option for Persona 4 and Persona 5. But it's like... I don't think you human very well person who wants that. Which, let's face it, it's always game journalists who want that. And I can understand the want, but at the same time, it's like... I don't think you human very well, because... The Persona 4 plot and the Persona 5 plots would not be as easy to swap characters for. It just wouldn't. I mean, I'll use Persona 4 as an example because I know everyone here has seen it, I think. I don't know if Yukuma's seen it, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. So Yakumo, if you haven't seen Persona 4, plug your ears, I guess. Anyway, in Persona 4, I mean, the main character, he's taking care of Nanako, he's like a big brother to her, and yeah, you can do that as a girl character, but the entire idea with Nanako is that she doesn't have a figure like a sister or a mother. So it would just ruin it. Plus, it would also it would change the entire dynamic of how, what's her father's name? Nanako's dad. I forget his name. It would change the dynamic there. And in Persona 5, it would definitely change it, because the main character's, like, arrested and then framed for the crime. And it would just have to be different, because people view males and females differently. So if you put a female in Persona 5's plot, the first bad guy will approach you in a completely different way, because he's gonna probably hit on you, because he's the embodiment of lust. So no, you just can't swap them. You'd have to completely rewrite the story. At least that's what I think. And my brother agrees with that assessment, so at least I'm not alone. This hair. This is gonna be a nightmare to draw. But it's fun. I love long hair. I gave my main character, Kyla, long hair. And, I love it, but I hate it every single time I draw it. But then I love it when it's done. I actually am going to redesign Kyla probably, though, a little bit sometime in the future to have slightly less big hair. Has anyone here drawn design a character who they hate? Something about them that they just loathe drawing every single time, even though it's something they love? For me, it would be Kyla's hair. It's too long! That's why I put it in a braid, actually. I actually used to hate braids when I was younger, but now suddenly I started liking them. And this is a lot more recently. And I realized I like braids, but they have to be done in a very certain... They have to be done in a certain way. And if they're not, then I'm still not big on them. I think one reason why is because I watched this one show called Little House on the Prairie a lot. And the main character, girl character, actress, she wore her hair in braids a lot. And I liked her hair better out. Plus they were pigtail braids, which I don't like as much. And even now, if you have pigtail braids, they have to be done a certain way for me to like them. I didn't let anyone on Instagram know that I was live. I forgot that. But, hopefully they've remembered. I posted something on my stories yesterday letting them know that I was live. One of my friends on Instagram said she might be stopping by, but I don't think she has a YouTube account per se. I think she just has a Gmail account. So, I don't know. Hopefully she'll be able to stop by. And I'm not just saying that because I want more people. Although, I'm very happy that all of you guys are here. Maybe when my brother wakes up, he might stop by. If he does, I'm gonna kick him out. The last thing I need is him here. He makes my brain go chaos. We get into in-depth conversations. We record stuff for his YouTube channel. And we talk more casually, like, way more casually than I do here. So I probably end up saying things that won't be very PC. We also just get on random tangents. Like last night when we were recording our video for Star Wars first channel, started getting on like different conversations that are nothing to do with Star Wars. Does this look right, folks? Let me know. I mean, I think it doesn't look bad. It looks really nice. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mayu. I don't know. There we go. I love drawing frills and ruffles and gothic clothing. That's the entire reason why my character Kyla looks the way she does. She's basically everything that I like. I like the contrast of pale skin with blue eyes and black hair. Dark skin and blue eyes and white hair also looks really pretty. So I like Yui from Avatar: The Last Airbender. But, and I also like gothic clothing. She wears a lot of different kinds of gothic styled kind of Lolita clothing. Although I might change up some of that because I made her ridiculous tall, so it looks kind of, the center of the ruffle flower sinks downwards from what I can see, but it looks nice. Okay, sinks downwards. Okay. I guess you mean that right there. Let's see if I can fix that. Maybe it's a little too down. I know this song that's playing. It's called Lapis Lazuli, I think. I've never watched the anime. I just like the song. I know a lot of songs just for... I found out actually a lot of songs just for Rama Lee. I find her covers, and then I find, I look up the real ones and I don't like them. That's the entire reason why I actually ended up finding the One Piece songs, because I've never watched One Piece. I watched one episode of One Piece, and that was this year. And, I loved her covers of it, and then I found out that the singer who originally sang that song is Ado, and I love Ado. She sings awesome, like for real, for real. Okay, hopefully that's better. To kind of looks like a Hawaiian flower. I don't think it's supposed to look like that, but I don't have a very good picture. I don't know who drew this reference sheet, but whoever did, I want to come to their house and punch them. Cause why would you do this? You made her in 2 different outfits. You should have, like, this part's nice, this part's nice. You got a side view, you got a 3/4 view, you got a bird's eye view, worm's eye view. So that's nice. I mean, could be nicer. Like, let's see. So work in progress. Official character reference sheets. Like, this is Akiza's from Yu-Gi-Oh! That one's a really nice one. That's actually really pretty in-depth. But this one isn't. And then they give you with never outfits, and they just give you one angle, and it's an awkward angle. Could I send you the picture that kind of looks at it better? Sure, yeah. That would be great. Thank you. Okay, mandatory stretch break. Okay. Ooh. I actually push pause a lot when I'm doing my drawing, and I will usually get up and start pacing and listening to some music to get some movement. But can't do that right now, obviously. Well, I mean, if I did, that would be so weird. You guys just be left alone. And, see, I'm going to assume there's a seam here. I can't see it, but I'm gonna assume there's a seam. So, we're gonna act like there is. I actually have a bonnet myself. I bought it from a historical fair. Doesn't look like this though. It's a prairie bonnet. It's not a Victorian bonnet. I wish I had one. I want to go back to the ages where we dressed like this all the time, but I at least like to go back to where it was more except where you could dress like this. You had the option. You had the freedom to dress like this. And people wouldn't look at you weird. But at the same time, I don't want to go back to the time where women couldn't wear pants. Because I need my blue jeans. So it's like, let's just have the option to wear both. Women wear blue jeans, women wear dresses. But no, if I wore a bonnet and a full-size Victorian dress, people would look at me weird. Plus, I've got nowhere to wear it to. Like, you could probably get away with wearing it, like, to a fancy get-together outing. But, you just can't wear it to McDonald's. For that matter, why would you? Oh wait, no, that was Peace Sign. I was like, did this song already play? But no, that was Peace Sign. I like blue jeans a little too much for that, but it would be fun if Victorique dresses be a fashion trend. Yes, I'm so is that. Like, well, actually I like jeans that are black the most. Like jean fabric, but have them be black. That's all. That's very nice. I love those. But I love blue jeans. Victorique is just a floating head with a lot of hair. Yes, that's all she is. I mean, she's got a shoulder. But anyway. That's the... There we go. I'm gonna make Kujo disappear completely. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I think that's another reason why I wanted to draw her in the bonnet too, is because Kujo wear his travel outfit, because I like this one. This is what I'm gonna draw Kujo in, because I like this one. I love 1920s. I love the entire fashion trend all the way from the late 1800s to the 1920s. Like, people dressed spiffy back then. Did you send me the link to the draw? Oh, I guess, did you send it to me for Twitter? I gotta see if I can. Okay, so what I'm drawing now, what she's holding is her coin pendant in GOSICK. She wears a necklace that she got from her mother. It's the last thing her mama gave her. For those who don't know, GOSICK's like my favorite anime. Like, no joke. I got a little list of my favorite anime, and GOSICK's right there at the top. I actually just found GOSICK through a way that I would never actually find an anime for this way again. I ended up looking up anime lists. I typed in top best anime mysteries. I'm looking for the figure roller. No wait, that's wrong. That's a square with rounded edges. I need a circle. I ended up looking up this anime list of top mystery animes. And because I was looking for a suggestion, because I wanted a suggestion to watch. I didn't have any anime at that time. And the two anime I ended up picking up from that was Danganronpa and GOSICK. My favorite one is the baby blue dress she wears in the Grey Wolf Village. Oh, I love that one too. But I'm also a huge fan of black dresses. So, in the end, couldn't not have her draw. I actually have the entire anime series of GOSICK on Blu-ray. Got it for Christmas. I was so happy. There we go. But it looks rough. I'm gonna make it smaller, but that's the problem with the new mouse that I bought. I also bought a new mouse, and it has a very fast zoom feature. Like, woo, woo. I can make it go slower by clicking it, but I actually like it when it's going rocket fast. There we go. So she's just gonna be holding it up. Oh, hi Yumiya, Night Raid. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a day. I'm on my phone looking at my live stream, and there's the heart emoji badge thing, and it keeps getting in the way of the chat. Anyway, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. For a project at a fashion summer camp, looking up, I was looking up Lolita dresses, and Victorique was one search result. Just completely random coincidence. Oh, so is that how you found GOSICK? That's cool. Okay, everyone's saying hello. I'm so glad that more people have come. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. This is actually a lot more people than I was thinking. I wasn't sure if everybody would be able to make it. I know that some people are very busy. And I understand that. I don't have time to watch everybody's live stream. The only live stream I actually watch in the entirety are, I watch Riot Kitties, of course, when it comes out. And I watch, one called Friday Night Tights because it only airs on Friday. And I don't even watch it all the way through. But, yeah, that's the only two I watch. I do watch Literary Devils once in a while. He's got good content. I love his story analysis videos. I've been using a lot lately. Well, I've been using a lot of people's story advice videos. Let's see if I actually got... I think I got, in a bad mood, raised my sailor uniform, look super cute. Well, it's not Monday for me. It's Saturday, and I am in a good mood. Wait, no. Somewhere around here is... I got all of my downloaded pens. Organized. Like, this is all my downloaded stuff. Well, actually, that's my stuff, but, this is all my download stuff. Got so much of it, and I went through the meticulous trouble of putting it all here. So I got, like, sections where my pens, pencils, brushes, textured brushes, inks, markers, spray pans, and then I got my decorations, like, effects and stuff like that. And then I got, like, background stuff, which is, like, chains, houses, anything that you would find in the background, creature patterns and stuff like that. And then got my nature tools, which are basically leaves, flowers, brushes, elements, and stuff like that. And then more building structures. Wait. Oh, this one was actually just random background stuff, like random objects. And then this one was building structures. And then this one's clothing. Okay, here it is. I found my clothing. I usually don't watch live streams myself, but I couldn't miss my dear Sis Mare's live stream debut. Oh, thanks! Oh, dang. Thanks for checking out my stream at the time, Merisu. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of fun on your streams, Riot Kitty. I actually really do. And I actually make a point to try to always catch them. In fact, one time, my parents were going to the grocery store and they wanted me to come with me, and I said, Mom, can we wait 5 more minutes? Her stream's not over yet. I want to finish it. I'm having fun. I have fun chatting with my friends. Anyway, I'm looking for decorated chains. There they are. I was on it, but I ended up clicking off it. Somewhere around here. Oh, couldn't we miss your stream too? Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh, that means so much to me! Okay, anyway, I'm looking for a chain that looks close to Victorique's necklace, I think. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is... I got this panel, and that's got my live stream stuff, but I don't think you're supposed to show that. So let's see if I can open up. There we go. I got that set to where it's be persona art. So anyway, let's look it up. GOSICK necklace. Images. None of these. Oh, there we go. There's a picture. Okay, so it's just a regular chain. I wasn't sure if it was... I wasn't sure... Okay, no. I don't know. It's got kind of big... I think it's got kind of regular... I don't know. It's hard to tell. Sometimes they look bigger and sometimes it doesn't. This one's the best view of it, I think. What song's playing? Oh, Shugukara. I've never watched that anime. I know a lot about it. Anyway, Nayo Akawa says, Mare, I think you're the cutest. I can't can't read that. I can't read that. I can't read that, Mayu. I'm gonna get too embarrassed. No. Sorry, I can't read that. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. Riot Kitty says, I think GOSICK was the first anime I ever watched. It was Dragon Ball Z, Kai, and then Cardcaptor Sakura, then Soul Eater, then GOSICK. Oh, that's cool. Very first anime I watched, actually, I didn't know it was an anime. It was one called Superbook. That used to be an anime before it was an American show, I think. And it was fun. It was like kids going back into biblical times. Was their time traveling thing, and they would kind of take part in the biblical history, and that was interesting. So my mom got it, and she's like, and then later on when I started getting heavily into anime, she's like, I don't know about this anime stuff. It's like, you're the one who got me into this, mother. And then, of course, there's Pokemon. I watched, like, a couple of episodes of that. I've never been actually that big into Pokemon. Everyone loves Pokemon. That's okay if you do. I've just never been that interested into it. My parents were always leery of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Too when I was younger, but, didn't start really watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Until Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal came out. Loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. And I still watch it. It's the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I still watch. I'm trying to find a chain that matches that chain. I think actually I need to go into my regular chains. I think that's the problem. I have one that I know is just like it. I just need to find it. I just remembered. That one looks fairly like it, but I'm gonna see if there's an ever one. Wait, no. I think this is the one. Okay, this is the one. Okay, we found it, folks. But anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. I actually have a list, and I'm gonna publish it. It's a list of all the animes I watched, but I think I started watching Zexal when it came out in America, and then I finished it in Japan. So I got so caught up with the anime that I just finished the Japanese one because I couldn't wait to see how it ended. And I was very sad when Zexal actually left. And it's the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Series now that I actually still watch outside of 5Ds, which is funny because 5Ds actually used to be 5Ds I used to like, because, okay, so I remember started watching DM, and then I joined him, and then he went on to GX, and then I joined him. I got actually way ahead of him on GX, because we were watching it together, and then I got ahead of him, and then he caught up with me, and then we finished it together. We didn't really watch Season 4 that much, because it didn't air in America, and we were only watching the English dubs back then. And then we watched 5Ds. My brother finished 5Ds in the, sub. I didn't really care for it. I would just watch some random episodes in the sub. And then I started watching some more episodes in the sub because it was like, oh, this is a lot darker in the Japanese one. And I was really edgy back then, so I was always looking for something that was more darker. And then we ended up starting to watch Zexal. I think by the time I got to Zexal, they were in the middle. They were literally airing the World Duel Carnival arc. It was the first part. And the reason why I started staying for it is because it was the episode when Ryoga ends up challenging, well, he tries to challenge Quattro, or 4 as he's known in the Japanese version, but his brother Trey, or Free as he's known in the sub, ended up getting in his way and ended up doing it for him. And I love that episode. And then I started watching the episodes with Heart, and I wanted to know what happened next. And after that, I went back and got caught up on what I missed, and then I started watching it as it aired. And then I think by the time I got to like the Barian arc, I started watching in the sub, and then I went back and watched it in the dub, and I finished the show in the sub. Anyway, I just realized there's something I have to do that's very important. I will be back in a flash. So, I'm not gone, people. I'm not gone. I just need to tend to something. Okay, I'm back. Oh, this one's gonna be a pain to edit. Like, for real. But at least I'm recording. I would just finish this drawing in live stream form, but the only problem is it would take forever. Because, for one thing, I have to live stream in moments where my family's not around. So I don't want them to be heard in the stream, and I'm sure they don't want to be heard either. So I gotta do moments like that. But at the same time, I can't. Wait, I lost my train of thought. Okay, what I was saying was I was saying whenever I hear for real, I think Persona 5. Yes, I do too think of Persona 5. Anyway, I don't think I can finish this in streams because, like I said, it was the moment of me just getting the ability to live stream, which would be already hard enough, and then I would have to try to, it would just take a long time because the drawing would take forever. So what I might do is actually get rid of all the stuff I did before this and just show the coloring process and say if you want to see some of the line art process, and this, like, I'll just do the line art live stream style, and then if you want to see like the, okay, I need to, there we go. I'm starting to get parched. I've actually been going for quite a while. I'm gonna go for a little longer. I want to see how long I can go, and mainly because I haven't done much in the drawing ways. Oh, okay. One of my friends just commented she can't comment on the stream, but she is watching. So I will say hello to you. Let's see. Feel. Okay, there we go. She can't comment, but I told her to feel free to use Instagram as the chat. So if she wants to say anything, she can. Anyway, let's look up a different version of her, dress. Wait, did I have something on oh, that must be what, oh! Yeah, I know these images. Thanks, Right Kitty. Oh, that's the episode that she wears this. She wears this in that boat arc. Yeah. I have the entire anime. And I have the entire anime. So it's like I could watch it, but it's like I gotta put in my DVDs for that. And I do have a DVD drive, so I could do that. Anyway, that gives me a much better view. I totally forgot about that. Let me see if I can look up the episode, actually. Not the episode, but images from the episode. Oh, I like the purple dress, too. Isn't that so pretty? The most problem with cosplay drawings is that cosplay costumes aren't always made out of the fabric that I would imagine the dress is made out of. Which makes sense because they can't, you know, they're made a lot more cheaper, so it's like you can't. But like, there's so many anime outfits I would wear if they were made out of more higher quality fabric. I wish I was a seamstress, but I'm not. If I was, I would make my own cosplay outfits. Anyway, Right Case says, P.S. I don't know Dragon Ball Z Kai was an anime, and I realized I forgot to include Pokemon, so GOSICK was the 5th. Yeah. Yeah, well, I started watching Pokemon 2, and I didn't know it was an anime. And also, I forgot to mention, I watched Dinosaur King. Loved Dinosaur King. I also watched Tai Chi Chasers, but I think that's not an anime. I think it's, well, it's made in Korea, just like all the other animes, but I think it's specifically a Korean show. So, it's not an anime. In the same way. I'm gonna close up that. Nobody wants this. I've been getting a lot of things in my Twitter feed right now, and they can't be shown on YouTube. So, I'm not gonna even. Victorique dresses. See, that's the main dress she wears, and that's the one that got the most images of. And I wanted to draw her in that dress. And I do like that dress. But I really wanted to draw her in her travel clothes. Because this one seems to be more of her school dress, in my opinion. That's her blue bonnet, which I actually like that photo. I'm gonna save it. Didn't I copy it? But anyway, I was saying before, I ended up watching also Dinosaur King, Tai Chi Chasers, little bit of Pokemon, little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, then some more Yu-Gi-Oh, and yep, I can see your replies, Nebula Stella. Anyway, I'm just gonna call that blue. And then the 6th, anyway, Raiki says, and then 6th was Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and after that becomes a blur of anime, yeah. Because Victorique is one of my favorite channel mascots. I have a lot of pictures of her convenient for different reactions. Yeah. I actually haven't watched GOSICK in quite a while. Last time I watched it was last year, actually. I watched it for Christmas. That was fun. I watched the Christmas arc. That's a nice picture too. It's fan art, but it works. But let me see if I can. Okay. List of GOSICK episodes. Yumiya Night Raid says Dinosaur King and Tai Chi Chasers bring back so many memories, and Magi Nation too. I haven't watched Magi Nation, and I haven't ever actually even finished Tai Chi Chasers. I just watched random episodes, and so because of that, I don't even know how the series ends. I think it stopped in America, so that was one reason why I didn't finish it too. And so I didn't have any motivation to finish a show that was canceled in America. Sadly. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna look up this episode and see if I can get images from it. No, they don't give me it. I love that picture! Someone took that right at the best moment. I gotta save that. It's small and it's pixelated, but it's great. Just labeling it choke. I need to go back through GOSICK, and I'm gonna take so many screenshots. It's gonna be... Oh! Okay, here we go. Oh! That's perfect! That's perfect! That's exactly what I was looking for! hand holding. I label my stuff the most appropriate names. I am the key namer. I started typing names. That happens so many times when I'm end up speaking and writing. Sometimes I'll get lost and I'll end up writing what writing what I'm speaking, and it's not very good. Because one time when my mom was talking to me and I was answering her, I ended up writing my Revolution script, which I was saying to my mom. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. Then I realized what I did and I had to fix it. I heard of Dinosaur King, not the Evers. Yeah, like I said, Tai Chi Chaser, like I said, I think is a Korean show, so it's not, haven't watched it in a long time. Pulling. Just giving these quick names, so that way I can... why is that gonna be so... Oh, there we go. There we go. I knew I'd find something. Has anyone here watched Shaolin Showdown? Me and my brother have been rewatching it, and it's been very fun. Shaolin Showdown is actually a pretty good anime. It's not an anime. What did it say, anime? It's a good cartoon. Anyway, this is perfect. This is what I was looking for. And yeah, it's just basically a flower and then 2 long ribbons, which I just realized those are not. What I drew isn't even close to being long enough, so I gotta fix that. Right, Kitty says, I've done the opposite. I was saying what I was typing to my mom, and she was so confused. Oh, I hope I never do that. That would be even worse. That would be so weird. Like, I don't write anything, like, ashamed. That would be like, oh, if I read it to my mom, she would be like, oh, gasp. But at the same time, she would have no context. No context. Plus, all the Japanese names go over her head. My mom's the typical mom who's, you know, totally baffled by anime. Anyway, I love this Boku no Hero opening song. Yeah, I like it too. It's really good. I haven't watched My Hero Academia. I stopped at season 6 part. I can't get past part 1. I mean, I watched part 1 and I enjoy it, but then once I started getting to part 2 of season 6, I actually get bored. I loved My Hero Academia, but now I'm just like, I don't like it as much anymore, and it's sad because I got really heavily involved in it, and I'm not as interested anymore. I think I don't really like where the plot's going, but anyway, that is, I haven't been keeping up with the manga or anime at all, but maybe I will when the anime comes back. I'll get back to it, but I've never finished season 6. There we go. That looks much better. It was something to the effect of, this attack will destroy the facility, and she was like, what are you talking about? This was in high school was a story I wrote. Oh man. Yeah, that's embarrassing. At least you were able to pick up on it because your mom told me. I had to come back to my writing and realize what did I write, and then I realized I wrote what I was talking to about in the moment. Nebula Estella from Instagram says, I heard about Shaolin Showdown and recognized the guy you draw in your last fan art. And was like, I've saw this character before somewhere, but I never watched it. Oh, it's good. You should check it out, Nebula Stella. It really is good. Okay, I realize I gotta plug up my phone. My phone's not plugged up. And the battery is, oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Red Case is awesome. Anyway. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I mean, on one hand, I'm like, oh, I've been doing the stream for a long time, but then I'm like, I'm just getting started. So, let's see if I can go for a while more. And also that people are just starting to notice more. That's the problem when you're just starting out with live streaming, is that by the time people notice that you're just now streaming, because they're not used to you streaming, is when you're like, oh, I've been doing this for so long. The most I remember about Shaolin Showdown are the character designs. And, like, I can most of the important characters, but not so much of the plot aside from the basics. Like I said, Shaolin Showdown is really, really good. Actually, I've been enjoying it a lot. And, I definitely recommend giving it a free checkout if you haven't seen it, or if you've seen it a long time ago. It's really fun. I watched it when I was just a wee girl of 6 years old. It was just the coolest thing. There was this one episode that has this scary mermaid in it. She turns into like this beast, and I was horrified of it. It gave me such nightmares when I was a kid. And then looking back when I got a little bit older, I rewatched the episode when I first started getting back to the computer, and I was just laughing at it because it's like, it's not scary at all. But that makes more sense now that I know that I was probably just 6 or 7 when that episode came out. My parents actually stopped watching that because I got scared of it. Ooh! Misa got a little bit of some chest burn. It's probably because I've been eating food I haven't. Yep. Again, for those who haven't heard the beginning part, said several times, all of the music in the background is by different YouTubers who I listen to, who I know will allow me to use this music, because they say as long as you're not using it to make money, you are free to use their music in your videos. So it's mostly all by Amelie, but there are some Caleb Hiles, Nate Wants to Battle, and Jonathan Young, and Lalia. When we realize how old we're getting by looking at the past traumas, I felt old realizing this TV show is now 20 years old. I know what you mean. We started watching it for no reason, just because we've both been in the mood for it for a long time. And we've always said we were going to get around to watching it. And so we finally did, and it just so happened to be on the show's 20th anniversary. I couldn't believe it. Like, for real, if I actually just uploaded that drawing, I wanted to finish the drawing, and I'm glad I finished the drawing before October ended, but if I actually waited to upload it till November 1st, I would have uploaded on the anniversary. And I kind of actually wish I would have done that. I wish I didn't rush. Anyway, I think the ribbon's a little bit more thicker, so I'm going to make that. This song's from Fullmetal Alchemist. This is actually from the original Fullmetal Alchemist. Not as good as Brotherhood, but I like it. Okay, does anyone have any clue what the collar on this dress would even look like? Because I have no idea. The big bow's getting in the way. And every image I'm looking at doesn't show it. Damn it. Yeah, let's see. Let's go back to my images, see if they're... Oh, I remember that character. She was the Phantom. I'm not gonna say it because if I say it, I'm gonna mispronounce it and it's gonna come off as if I'm saying something else. That shouldn't be said. What's that staticky noise? I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't hearing it, but I'm kind of hearing a little bit of a staticky noise. Can't tell what it is. I just now started hearing it, so it's not... Anyway, I can't find any images. Oh, I like that fan art. I can't find any images that look close to what I'm thinking of. Everyone makes points of Victorique being short, but she's actually not that short. I looked it up on the wiki, at least. It says that she's about 4'9" or 4'11", and in the anime she's a little bit taller, being probably about 5'1". That's not that short for a girl. I mean, it is, but it is... I mean, it's not unusual to see a girl that small. I think it's also because she's got a youthful face. I hear a little bit of static. That's her regular black and white dress, right? If so, I think it's fine to do the collar from that one. Well, it's not the same dress, because this one's got different sleeves. That's what I actually first thought when I looked at them, so they're not the same. Maybe? Why is there static? I don't even know what I did. Maybe... I have no idea why they're static, so I apologize. Anyway, let's go back to this. Anyway. I realized that this bow, the problem is, I can solve my problem by just making this bow a gazillion times bigger. Like, let's blow it up. My dog looked at me and gave me the weirdest look when I said... Oh, never mind, but there are similarities, though. Yeah, there is. Like I said, I first thought it, but then when I looked closer, it's like, no, it's got a completely different bodice down here, skirt, and then it's got, like, different sleeves and stuff. I like elements from both of them, to be honest. Oh, static went away. I don't know what caused it. Maybe some interference. I don't got Twitter on my phone anymore. I took it off, and that was been the most healthiest decision I've ever made in my life. Like, so that's why I have to go to the web browser to look up anything. Okay, I think... Alright, time for my trump card. Looking at cosplay websites. Yeah, that's true. I have actually gotten information sometimes by looking at cosplay stuff. I've watched one episode of Naruto in my entire life, and it wasn't even Naruto, it was Baruto. It was okay. Well, I did. That's not true. That's not true now. I did watch actually some episodes of Naruto when I was younger. I used to catch them when they aired on television. I couldn't get much TV though because I didn't have. Me nor my grandmother had satellites, so you didn't get Disney Channel. So the only time you got any Disney shows was whatever they aired on ABC on Saturday mornings. That's how I ended up watching. But I mean, I wasn't the only one. I mean, one YouTuber, the Odds One Out, I mean, he did this one video of growing up on cable, or growing up without cable. I don't know what the word is. I don't pay attention to that stuff. But anyway, he actually had a lot similar childhood to me when it came to his televisions shows. I mean, watched Cyber Chase, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Arthur. Like, I watched all that stuff. Mainly because we all had PBS Kids. PBS Kids, and then, Disney Channel, and then, CW, Kids WB, which later on became CW. It came CW right when Spectacular Spider-Man started airing, so about 2009. I liked Kids WB better. There we go. I solved the problem. I made her bow so big you can't see it. OMG, I found it. Looking at cosplays are nice. Oh yeah, I wish I could cosplay. Like, I tried to recreate a cosplay. Without actually buying the cosplay outfit of Persona 5 uniforms. I found everything. I found the turtleneck. I found the jacket. Well, actually a vest, because I was going for more of a Makoto look. And I found, like an emblem and even a bag, but I couldn't for the life of me find a skirt that looked like in the same similar plaid pattern. It's weird. It's like I found plaid patterns that looked like that before, but now that I'm actually looking, I can't find anything. Like, you can't find something. I want a skirt that's got dominantly black with some thin red stripes with some white. What's so hard about that, people? But no, I was unable to, and so because of that I couldn't wear it. And I don't celebrate Halloween, but I do sometimes wear stuff that looks a little bit more fantastical, because you can get away with it on Halloween. Because I do like dressing up. The static keeps coming and going. I don't know what's causing it. And it's annoying. Because it's like, it's not even the fact. Nope, never mind. It's not accurate to the dress. Yeah. That's how it usually is. Away, far away. All my thoughts are far away, and I only wish we could go back to a simpler time when laughter warmed the world. It's hard because Kujo's arm's here, and I don't know what's going to be covering it up. In the end, I probably should have drawn Kujo first, but we didn't do that, so we're going to just finish up with Victorique. I think I drew her boobs too big. I mean, I tried to draw them flat, but I think they're too big. Boob physics. When that god-awful show Velma came out, I remember one person saying, "Where are all you Scooby-Doo fans coming out of the woodwork?" It's like, you suddenly now care about it? It's like, I've always cared about Scooby-Doo. I just, like, I don't live my life on the internet and constantly talk about the things that I like. In fact, actually, fun fact, if I'm actually more likely to love a show, the less likely I am to watch it. I only watch Anastasia probably about once a year. I watch Little Mermaid probably about once a year. I watch Tales of the Abyss, my favorite anime probably of all time, and GOSICK, another anime probably of all time, even less. Like, well, not less than once a year, but I mean, I don't watch them very much. But then shows that I, like, mid-watch, like, say, I don't know, like Attack on Titans, something I like, but I don't, like nearly as much as those two. I watch that one more, because I end up not wanting to watch my most favorite stuff all the time. Anyway, getting caught up with the chat because I've been kind of missing out on what people have been saying. Here in Spain, Halloween wasn't something we celebrated until just a few years ago, actually. That actually surprised me. I thought Europe kind of did it, but I guess Spain's not in Europe. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. Anyway, now kids get costumes and go for candy, but back when I was a kid, no one seemed to do that. That actually does surprise me. And, I mean, it's alright, you can barely see from behind. Yeah, I mean, it is gonna be behind Kujo's arm, so it's like, it's not entirely bad. I don't know, but I've gotten to that phase where images of people embracing is just like, it's so romantic. I mean, it's always been romantic, but it's just like, it makes me wooze. Makes me I'm just gonna delete the chain, actually, because it's getting in the way. I'll put it in later, folks. Ah! I deleted the big bow! I deleted the bow. Bug flying on my computer screen. It's because it got a little bit warmer, which I'm glad. If it was cold, I would not be here. I would have not been here. It's been so cold lately, but it got a little bit warmer. So, I was able to wake up, because I don't wake up very fast when, although I probably would have just set my alarm for a little bit earlier, but I still would have probably not made it. I almost didn't make it this time, because I was setting something up with my Bible, and writing stuff down in it. Well, notes for it. It was on my cell phone, but it's gonna be notes in my Bible later. So because of that, I got a little bit behind schedule, but I really didn't want to forget. I didn't want to forget what I was talking about. I was writing a list of people who got saved in the Old Testament that have been focused on. Because apparently some people believe... Anyway, that's neither here or there. Anyway, yeah, I got caught up on the chat. Like I said, I have no idea how people... It's an art form. It really is. There are so many things that I've come to appreciate, like people who do video essays. I tried to do one, and I sucked at it. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm gonna try again. I want to make a big video essay about Mary Sue's. And I'm talking as someone who wrote Mary Sue's. Kyla, my girl, my baby, my beloved child. She was a Merisu. I fixed her now. She's not a Merisu anymore. But she was. So, it's gonna be kind of like in the form of someone talking as a past static. It'll be an interesting video. I ended up watching Twilight for that video. You know those movies with the vampires? I ended up rewatching them. I watched them once when I was younger. No. One of my family members used to be really into Twilight. And, then, she got out of it later on. Because she woke up. But Twilight was really big, and I wanted to get into it then. But my parents didn't really want me to. They weren't big on the whole vampire thing, and they're like, we don't even really want her reading it. So, wait, is that? No, wait. That is... Okay, I'm gonna do something inappropriate. I shouldn't do this. I just gotta figure out where everything is. This feels weird and wrong. But I've got no other choice. Oh my goodness. I just realized. You guys can't see my references! You guys can't! You guys talking about my references being seen, but you can't! You can't see them! So you don't know what I'm doing! That's for the better. It's for the better. What I'm doing is arcane knowledge. That means I was... I can't believe it! Ah! That means even when I was opening up Twitter oh so carefully! You guys couldn't see that either! I forgot to... I'm losing my mind! I'm losing my mind! I just looked at my phone and I realized you guys can't see it! Oh my goodness! That's for the better. It's for the better, folks. So that means when I opened up and I was talking about Persona 5, you had no... Big alert, Mare's having a mental breakdown. Yes, I am. Oh, I think I drove my dog insane. I can't believe that. I didn't think it would apply. I have my OBS set to where you can only see clipstudiopaint, so you can't see anything else. But that means you also can't see windows popped out. And, so because of that, that also means you guys couldn't see it when, that means you guys also couldn't see it when I was looking up all those images. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Anyway. If you guys hear something in the background, that's my dad. He's up now. But it's fine. Can still go. I told him I'm streaming, so won't be a problem. I told my parents what's up. So, and they obey me. man alive, it's just like, I can't get over that, because it's like, I was looking up GOSICK images, and I was talking about them, and thinking you guys could see them, and you guys are like, what is she talking about? I've never watched Black Clover. I don't think it interests me that much. Anything that's that much magic centric in it, I don't really watch or exceptions. But I'm not that big on things that have too much magic. In fact, actually one of my favorite tropes, and that's why I like GOSICK so much, is when someone claims to be using magic, and then it turns out to be nothing but fakes and illusions. I love that trope. That's why I like the movie Illusionist too. Because it's like, I love seeing how they pulled it off. And yeah, you can do that same trope today in this time period, but it's not as cool because it's like, you got a whole bunch of technology. It's easy to figure out how you can do things. It's like, why even go through the trouble of, like, making some mechanical tree when you can just CGI something? Like, people can do, like, if someone was to do the Illusionist plot today, they would just be like, instead of him using like smoke tricks, it would just be like he used some holograph projection. And it's like, that's not cool. It's not cool. It's lame. Rurika, bah. Oh, bye, Riot Kitty. Thank you so much for stopping by. And hi, Rurika. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by. I just had a moment where I went insane. Because I realized, meow, sup, homies. I realized that, it wasn't being seen. Anyway, Nebula Stella from Instagram says, we can't see, it's fine. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you guys felt it wasn't that bad. But I still can't get over the fact that I did that. Because it's like, If you're wondering what the noise is in the background, that is my dad. He's getting breakfast. But that's cool. I think if you listen very closely, you can hear the radio station he's listening to too. So I'm going to try to make sure I talk. You guys can't hear the music that I'm playing, right? Because I'm questioning everything now. I think you guys can hear my music. Show him... Rurika says, show him my support as a member of the sheep gang. Yeah, you guys are all my sheep. And I'm the shepherd sheep. I'm a sheep, but I'm also the shepherd of this asylum. You've all been inducted. Yes, we hear the music. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, it wouldn't be life and death if you didn't hear the music. But it would be... Yeah, Nebula Stella says she hears the music. That's good. That is good. And like I said, it wouldn't be life and death if no one heard the music. But it would be, like, boring because you wouldn't have... You would have just had me. Okay, I'm just kind of guessing on the collar what it would be like. You're not really seeing it anyway because it's mostly covered up by the bow. Next time I think when I do live stream, I'm gonna try a video game. Not because I'm not having fun doing this, I'm not. I just wanna give video gaming a try. I'm gonna kill a cat. And by killing a cat, I mean I'm gonna play the game Stray. That seems a really fun game. I've really enjoyed it so far. What I have played, not much, but I've enjoyed it. But I always end up killing the cat. I'm a cat murderer. I don't think I could call the stream what I wanted to call it though, because YouTube might think I'm literally. Mayu says hearing you is playing fun too. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you guys are having fun. What I would call that stream though is want to see me kill a cat for 3 hours? And I don't think YouTube would let me call it that because they might think I'm serious. But I don't blame them necessarily for thinking I'm serious because people do so weird stuff. Has anyone seen that freak Johnny Somali? I watched the gameplay of Stray and it... I watched the gameplay of Stray and it was such a cool game. Yeah. My friend, Mayu Aqua, who is here, she buys me a lot of my video games and she bought me Stray for my birthday last year. And so far it's very fun. Thank you, Mayu. Hopefully I don't mess up and did I call you your real name so far in this stream? I'm trying to use your YouTube name. But I must admit, it's a little awkward because I haven't called you that in such a long time. Your gaming provider is always here to help. Yeah, you are my gaming provider. You bought me more games than I've bought, I think. You got me Oz Mafia, you got me the Tales games, you got me Stray, you got me... whatchamacallit? That's half the motivation for me wanting to get a computer was I wanted to play the video games you got me. I think actually that's what I'll do after I'm done with the stream, is I'll just collapse and play video games all day. I'm not planning on doing much today, except for helping my mom around the house when she needs it. I have such a love-hate relationship with Sword Art Online. It's unbelievable. Oh, this song, it's from Death Parade. Has anyone seen Death Parade? That's a good anime. If you haven't, you should watch it. It's a little darker though. So if you are a little bit more easily disturbed by certain topics, I might not recommend it. It doesn't get really dark though until the ending. So, and it's mostly epistolic. So you can watch like some of it. Everybody, put your hands up. Okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna do it, folks. I'm gonna see if I can finish Victorique. And, shouldn't take me that much longer because the dress is actually... You think it'd take a long time, but it's actually not. It's gonna be relatively fast. The longest will actually be the arm. And I'm gonna put any extra details that I want. Like, if I was doing this sleeve, I would put so much detail on it. It'd be like... Brr. But I'm not. I'm doing this one. So I'm gonna put detail in it, but I'm gonna put it a little different. It's gonna be a little different than what I was originally planning. Let's see, has anything else been on my mind besides the obvious? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong sleeve. There we go. Maybe I should get a Twitch camera and become a Twitch girl, a Twitch bot. No, that would be a bad idea. One reason, because that would be bad on a gazillion levels. I could get the cat ear headphones. I actually want those just in general. Twitch bots don't own those. And then, I would also, get a big revealing shirt that shows boobies. And then, when people point it out and say I'm just doing it for attention, I would call them sexist and say, stop sexualizing me! Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'll pick on. Twitch Sona. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. Why not? Of course, it would be pretty weird because I don't think... I mean, you guys tell me. Would people find the boob window on this sheep very attractive? Let's see. I know I'm supposed to be drawing Victorique. There! I made a boob window. Oh, can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? You guys should be able to see this. It's not popped out. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, good. See? I can't tell because... See, that's another thing. I can't tell because my, the live stream's, you know, behind. So that's another reason why. But anyway. Look, I made a boob window. A little heart-shaped boob window. There, you think that's gonna get the guys' attentions? Okay, I'm done. Yes, show. It flagged your message on Isma for review, and I'm saying show, but it won't do it, even though I'm the person who's doing this. This is my stream. Whatever. Anyway, Mayuakwa says so sexy. So, yes. I've got them. This was as bad. This entire debacle was the windows being popped out. Was as bad of when I was first using clipstudiopaint. And I ended up doing half the speed paint. Was the... Wait, what's that? What is that? Oh, that's skirt. I was like, what line is that? I actually love this song. I've never watched One Piece, but I love this song. And I love Amelie's version of it. I actually like it almost as much as the Ados version. I actually don't have Ados version on my phone. I need to. Oh, there goes my dogs. 1 second. My doggo's been mostly behaved for this entire thing, so I'm surprised that actually took him that long to bark. Ah, Persona 5 music. It's just a cover, but it's still Persona 5. I love Persona 5 soundtrack. You can hear him barking in the background. At least I think you can. In fact, I better get him in. 1 second. Going away one more time. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and so are my dogs. Yeah, I don't mind them barking, but it's a little too early in the morning still for that. Some people still are asleep. Wait, I'm gonna put this on a new layer. Lynn, the singer for Persona 5, she sounds amazing. I love her voice. Persona games just in general have good music. If I was to say the best video game soundtracks, it is Persona 5. Persona 3 and Persona 4 also sound good, but I haven't listened to their soundtrack as intimately, but I do know tracks on Persona 5s and 3s. I mean 4 and 3s, but I haven't listened to the entire album. But the tracks that I have heard sound rocking. World's Ends With You, Neo, banger. Like, that's one of the best soundtracks. I love every song on that. It's got some nice death metal. Yeah, I actually do listen to death metal, but I don't listen to songs with that much profanity in it. So, obviously, it's not very easy to find death metal that doesn't have like a whole bunch of profanity in it. So, because of that, okay, I better figure out. I better do something with my phone. Battery's getting a little bit lower. Because I can't find death metal with like profanity in it. It's nice because World Ends With You doesn't have that. I was thinking of like what I'm gonna do when I'm done with the stream and I was video games, but then I realized I gotta finish doing something that I promised my dad that I would do. So I gotta do that. I gotta organize all his music on his MP3 player. And it's really interesting because I'm listening to a whole bunch of songs that are so old. They're like from the 60s and 70s and the 80s. He listens to a lot of it. Like, a lot of the music you actually hear in the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like, that's my dad's music. And it's funny because it's like, a lot of it's now hip and trendy. And it's like, oh, this is so, retro. And it's just like, I listened to this stuff before it was cool just because my dad ended up getting me into it. I ended up listening to a lot of bands that I wouldn't normally listen to, like Rare Bird, Steely Dan. Like, I don't think I would have listened to Steely Dan, or if I did, it would have probably not been until I heard it on Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, when it's popular. And, so because of that, it's like, I'm not listening to those on my own. But, Lucky me, I had a dad who got me into a lot of classic music, classic rock. So I got into it before it was majorly popular. And again, I'm not saying that I'm the only one who's listening to Steely Dan. I know I'm not. Other people have too, but just saying, something interesting because it's something that I once have not done. I gotta desperately get a new phone charger. I want to put her hair technically should, I don't know, should her hair be behind the dress or in front? I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out later. It's above my pay grade right now to think of that. Ah, stop it! My phone keeps getting unplugged because I need to get a new charger. It's coming and take down the door and time. I'm almost done with Victorique's outfit, and then I'll be wrapping up the stream. Not quite yet, though. Not quite yet. So don't leave me yet. Don't leave me. I thought I might do the base coloring, but I don't think I got time for that. That takes base coloring is something that you think would be very fast, but it actually takes longer time than you think. It's one of those things that you think will be fast, but then you're like, oh, that was fast, but then you're like, oh my goodness, I spent an hour doing that? Just clicking? That's why I think why Nekarina, the artist, she ends up fast forwarding for a lot of it. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong for doing that. Outside of audiobooks, that's pretty much all I've been doing is watching YouTube drama videos. It's like, I don't know who these people even are. I don't know of them, let alone who they are personally. But yet I'm watching video about their drama. Because for some reason, that's the thing that people like to do a lot. Is air out their own personal drama on the internet. And then they vent to get a whole bunch of people's attention. But then they complain when they get people who are commenting on it in a way that they might not want to. And yeah, some people can be legitimately mean about it, which you shouldn't be, but at the same time, it's like, if you don't want people to comment on it in multitude of different ways, then you probably should just remain quiet. Like, I try to be relatively private about my life. Because I know that I have opinions that other people don't want to hear. And if you don't want to hear more of my savory comments, go into my brother's section. I've said things that, get me in trouble. Does that look right? Hopefully. Ah, there we go. I refreshed the chat. I hate it when you put so much work into something and then you have to erase it. It's annoying. I'm gonna make this line art a little bit thinner when I'm done because I realized it's a little bit too thick. No wonder it's a little too thick. It says a 10. Usually I draw when my thing's usually 3 to 5. sometimes go up to 8, but this is set up in 10. I'm not sure if that was by accident. I think that happened when I was doing the sheep drawing. I think I forgot to switch it back. Which, oh well. Oh, my little piggies. My little linkers. The whatchamacallit tool here, the pinch tool, such a great help, and it works so good. Like, I love painttoolsai, but clipstudiopaint looks really well. Eh. I probably won't change the line art pen until I'm done, so that way I can change it all at once. That's not quite right, but we're gonna have to deal with it because I don't know how. The image that I got for reference isn't that big, and the resolution's pretty crappy. But whatever. We'll work with it. Okay, now time for the fun part. Frills! I'm gonna loosen up the stabilization. Anytime you're doing frills, you loosen up the stabilization. And that's how you do it, folks. Now I got a little too tight around the end, so I'm actually gonna mix the entire line art. Base, you can the database still. Wait, I actually got the wrong kind of. I'm gonna tighten this up a little bit because I realized I got the wrong one. It's the wrong kind of frill. Base, database, living in the database. This stream is gonna have so many claims on it when it's done. This is all the music that I've listened to for this entire thing. But I'm gonna keep it public. That rattling around you're hearing in the background is my doggus. Wait, no, that's not a vector layer. That would be bad. I got too many layers. And this isn't even that much. I've had way more. See, these little tiny details that are right here that no one else is probably gonna see, I do see them, so that's the point. I like everything being nice and pristine. And if it's not in a way that I like, then it ain't good enough. But then again, I never get my art the way I like it. I mean, I'm okay and satisfied, but it's just like, I could always do better. And I think that's whatever every artist is like. I don't think any artist is truly satisfied with their work. And if you are, then maybe you got more self-confidence, which is good. No! You've already went out. You're not going out to bark at the neighbor's dog. I was gonna clarify that I'm talking to my dog, but then I was like, who else would I be talking to? My dad doesn't want to go out and bark at the neighbor's dog. Well, if he did, I'd squirt him with some water. It's like, no, Dad, you can't go out and bark. I don't know much about clothes physics, to be honest. I just do whatever looks appealing and whatever looks generally right. I need to do deep studies about art. I just mostly go with my gut, like everything else. Well, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, Yukuma, you're still here. Cool. I can't tell who's here and who's not here. I also want to do a video on AI. Like chatting about AI, because I know it's a topic of discussion. And I've got my thoughts on AI. And I also got even more thoughts on the people who complain about AI. Okay, I'm starting to get to the end. Not quite there, but I'm getting close. I was hoping my brother would have stopped by, but I don't think he's even up. Unless he does get up early when he has to go to work, but if he is not going to work, he's not a morning person. I am a morning person. Now granted, sometimes my body doesn't let me be a morning person because of my health issues, but I do love getting up early. But I also value sleep. I actually stayed up later than I usually do. Because I've been taking advantage of some free time that I've been given. Yep. I'm just gonna open this drawing this video up on my YouTube, and I'm gonna have like just a wall of claims. But I'd much rather have claims like these than copyrights. I don't like dealing with copyrights. That's why I use copy-free music. Or if I do use music, I use music like this, so I don't have to deal with it. If I ever meet Amelie in person, I don't have any of her physical albums, so I can't get her to sign anything, so the most she would be able to sign is my phone case. Wouldn't that be weird? Because it's like, oh, I don't have any of your physical album, but here, here's all of your songs on my phone. I have them all on my phone. I downloaded them all. I bought them all. Sign my phone. Look how flowy your dress is! Isn't it pretty? Ah. I might raise up that skirt a bit, but I'll do that afterwards because I want to. Oh, hi Archives. I can't read your name. I can't see. The gray doesn't show up against the black. Archivist Arcontrol. Okay, there you go. Hello. Well, we already established earlier, for those who are here, for that I can't read. I do audiobooks, so it's only a matter of time. And yes, I did advertise this on Twitter. Bum, ba, da, da. More Persona music. Oh, thank you so much. Ah, Ark, okay. I'll just call you that. Hi, Ark. And, thank you. I'm glad that it's looking nice. I'm gonna have to edit the heck out of this video when I'm done. Hey! Hey, down! Down, dog! So, start up a conversation. Is anyone planning on seeing any movies in the movie theater? I'm planning on going to see Hunger Games, because despite Rachel Zegler, I am interested in it. And I also just saw the Five Nights at Freddy movie. Did a little mini review on my Twitter account. That was fun. I mean, it wasn't my favorite per se, because I don't really understand the Five Nights at Freddy lore and stuff. Like, I remember saying how everything practically was like a reference to a book or a game, and I'm just like, I don't know any of that. So that's probably really cool if you have all that knowledge. I don't. So without any knowledge of Five Nights at Freddy, I mean, it was fun. Saw Matt Pat in the movie. That was actually kind of fun. I don't really watch Matt Pat's content that much anymore, but I mean, it still was fun because it's like it was a YouTuber that I watched a little bit more. Although I never watched Game Theory at all, because like I said, I don't play video games. I watch movies, so I watched his Film Theory channel. Yeah, they're making a Hunger Games movie. It's for the prequel. It's gonna star Rachel Zegler in it. I'm not too happy about that, sadly. But whatever. I am excited nonetheless. Yeah, this is a prequel, and it's about Coriolanus Snow, who's the president in Hunger Games. And this is basically his childhood. Well, it's not childhood, he's 18, which I didn't know that going in, that he was that old. I forget the actor who's playing Coriolanus Snow. I forget how old he is. I know Rachel Zegler, she's younger than me. But I'm not sure if he's younger than me. I think he might be older. Early 2010s, actually. Not early 2000s. Crazy stuff happening on Twitter now. So, yeah, like I said, I took Twitter off my phone because it's just not a good thing to have on your phone. There's so much stuff on it. I can't even keep track of all of the stuff. Stupid drama, serious drama. Drama. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so much stuff. So much stuff going on in the world. What I really want is the origami to continue. That's what I want to happen in the world. But I don't think they're gonna give me it. I like that anime. It was so good. And it could have done anything, but it did nothing. And the manga, I have been reading the manga, so I do know what's going on. But I would have liked to have seen it, you know, animated, but no, they're not giving me it. Okay, raised up her skirt a little bit because I didn't want her shoes to not be totally invisible, because if they were, it would kind of look weird. Yeah, that's actually a good strategy. Just look at your notifications, that's all. Yeah. I mostly just look at my notifications and then I look up people who I know I'm interested in, like artists, like Rosary and stuff. See what they posted. Because sometimes it doesn't always come through notifications. And then I'm done. And then I might look up a few news channels too. See if there's anything. See if the world just hasn't blown up. If the world hasn't blown up, I'm good. Okay, a little bit of the shoe will be showing, not that much. I gotta just work on that angle of that frill because it's right in the middle of the shoe and it looks weird. There goes my dog again. Bork, 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 bork. Yep, dogs bork. Borking dogs all the time. Excuse, I did bring in the everyone. 1 second. Hey! No! Okay, I see there's nothing that I can do about that. Yeah, he sees something outside. I think it's a squirrel. They're driving him nuts. I think they're doing it on purpose. The squirrels. I think they're... Sometimes the squirrel doubles back around and I'm like, okay, you wanted to die. Why did you double back? You knew my dog was here. Anyway. Let's just finish this up and then I'll be able to tend to them. Please be quiet. You've been good this entire morning. Okay, this time I think I got him to stop. I petted him. I pet him. Told him to be a good boy. I could have been done with this drop. Ugh. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Yes, yes, woof, woof, woof. We can turn this into a meme, people. Okay. I'm back, folks. I'm back. I'm gonna finish this drawing. Well, I'm not gonna finish this drawing. No way. It's already taken me this long to just do this much. I'm going to finish the line art. Good boy, doggy, for stopping. He's a sheepdog, diverts the sheep's attention to elsewhere. No sheep's allowed. Dog took over. And protects sheep from the squirrel. Yeah, that's it. That's it, folks. That's it. He's a sheepdog. He actually would be good at being a sheepdog. He's not a border collie, but he would be good as a sheepdog. He's a Labrador. I think Labradors can be sheepdogs. Oh, I mentioned him. I made him bark again. He was quiet. Oh, no wonder. I put my headphones on the wrong way. It's like, the cord seems to be getting... I'm wearing my headphones the wrong way. Because when I wear them the right way, my headphones get in the way. What? I just don't know what he's barking at. I don't see anything. Come on. See, I wish he was just barking for attention. That would be easier. If you're just barking because he wanted me to pet him, that would be so much more easier. Gonna lower down the stabilization. And that's how you make good frills, folks. You lower down the stabilization. So that way you can do it really fast. I have never watched One Punch Man Season 2. I heard it's not as good, that's why. I enjoyed Season 1 though. Season 1 was a blast. Oh, Zeus, that's a cute name for a dog. I heard Zeus the Annoying Husky. He was on YouTube. He was a YouTuber. Dog. He would always get into the bathtub. Okay, almost finished. Okay. Fixing out all my references because I'm trying to finish up. Oh man, there's this part over here. Just when I thought he was slowing down. Well, it doesn't matter. Please ignore my dog. I'm so sorry, people. Why is he doing this? You're doing it on purpose. I know you are. Not today, Satan. Be gone with you.
What's your problem?
Shh. I'm almost done. I'm finishing up. Yeah. I don't want a co-hosting talk. I don't think he started barking until you came in the stream, Ark. Maybe it's your presence that he's barking at. He was good this entire morning. Okay, we're almost finished, folks. Almost finished. I keep saying that. I think I've gone like an hour over. But this time we really are. I'm just gonna finish up these frills and then I'm gonna be done. Let's hit up the stabilization a little bit. One second. we go. Hopefully that was the last interruption. I'm gonna look back at the stream and I'm gonna be like slapping my head for the entire thing. But I hope you guys are all having fun. I guess that's all that matters. Okay. Those frills look awful. Whatever. I'll fix them later. I'll go back and fix them. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, go to the line art and change the width because it is way too thick. It is thick boy. There we go. My mouse pointer's cute, but it's sometimes hard to judge. There we go. That's much better. Everything's a 5. 5 is a good. I think that's what I rate. And then I can't take it. I gotta fix these frills. I'm gonna fix these frills and then I'm done. One more thing, folks. One more thing. You can hear my dad's radio in the background. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go to the end of the next song. Not this song, but the next one. Because I don't think I can finish. Definitely don't. Raise this up a little bit. It's a little too high. And then raise this part down because that's a little. Oh, I love this song. I don't like the anime, but I like the song. Perfect genius idol, small You're my savior, my true savior, my saving grace. I do drunk singing. This is my brother. And when I say drunk, I mean drunk with no alcohol. We're just drunk on life. It sounds awful. Just something fun we do. Anyway. Okay. That's much more better. That's much more... Oh, almost. Almost. There we go. Such a lie. I tell you that life. Putting down my drums. Go on. See. Well, I guess if you're gonna be a pop idol, then yeah, I guess lying is the best. You just lie. You fake it till you make it. You Puss in Boots it. That's what my brother says. He says, Puss in Boots in it. Because that's what Puss in Boots did. He faked it until he made it. There we go. I accidentally deleted something I shouldn't have. There we go. That's much better. Okay, was that, I think, let's look at just a little bit more details, just a little bit. See, I made it to the song because I pushed pause on my playlist. So that's how I ended up making that deadline. Oh. Hate it. It's like, I notice these things. I notice them, people. And if I notice them, that's all that matters. Okay. There we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was fun. This was my first time doing this stuff. So, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And, yeah, I can safely say, I'm gonna probably try to do this again. And until then, I will be back with I'll be back with this speed paint. I'm going to edit this video down so that way I can turn it into my speed paint clip. So that way I can put it into my speed paint. But I hope you liked it. I hope you guys all had a lot of fun. And hope you liked the drawing. And I had a lot of fun doing this too. And it means a lot that all you guys came by and stopped by. Oh, thanks Yakumo. Thanks Mayu. Thanks, Ark. Thanks. Okay, with that, I say goodbye. Bye! Yay! Okay, how do we stop this? And